Like Bradford is all brown people.
Bradford.
Yeah. Bradford's in the north of England, Luca.
Okay, thank you.
It's when you go up. Yeah, it's when you go past London.
Whoa, it's straight past London?
Yeah.
What?
Welcome to the SlapDuck podcast. I'm your host, Sully Iqbal, aka the Independent Variable, joined by my co-host...
Lucas Sheehan.
And special guest...
But also, technically a co-host because I've been here so many times. Latoya.
Ooh, baby. Why did you hesitate?
No, just it was your this week's tag name just kind of threw me a little bit.
Independent Variable.
Yeah.
What is that from?
Yeah.
I recognize it.
I totally did not. That's totally not a Little Dicky thing.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's what it is.
That's what
I
it
was
is.
going to say.
It's from his
It's save that money or something. He says it.
It's either Save That Money or it's his Lion King one.
I think it was. I've not heard the Lion King one, so I think it is Save That Money.
Oh, Lion King is Firm Handshake.
Firm Handshake.
Yeah, that's where I got Limp Handshake from.
Oh God.
Ooh, baby.
Wait, so all your things just coming from Little Dicky things?
No, Bitch Boy didn't.
Bitch Boy didn't. No, that was just...
Bitch Boy came from me.
That came from the heart.
From the heart. Hashtag Bitch Boy. Anyway, Latoya is reading something and she's getting pretty wily about it.
Yeah.
Pretty
Kick us
sick.
off, Latoya.
Okay, so my first topic is cheating.
Ooh.
Scandal.
All right.
I need a soundboard.
Dun, dun, dun.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
So we're talking about, I saw this story about a husband who divorced his wife after he found a picture of her with another man on Google Maps. So according to the story, he was looking for a bridge somewhere. And so he recognized the woman's clothes in the picture. And when he looked closer, he found out it was his wife. And it was back in 2013. So I'm like,
all right.
You never get away with cheating, guys.
Let's be honest. One, if he's a guy that's looking for bridges on Google Maps,
Yeah.
listen, I'm just saying, dude.
There's a reason she's shooting.
She wasn't happy.
Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, if you spend your day looking at bridges, it's like if you're a train spotter and for some reason, like, your wife's like, oh, you know what? I just banged someone else. Like,
but you know what?
Do
you know what that I find the most interesting is? On Google Maps, they blur out the faces. Like, you know, when you look... So he recognized her clothes. Like, he's so insecure.
Yeah.
He's checking out the outfit like, didn't you buy this from H&M?
You wore this last night.
Let me check my reference pictures. Yes, that is yours.
Outfit.
Okay, look. Don't cheat.
Don't cheat. Cheating
Like,
is horrible.
that's
I don't
the
really.
worst thing.
Cheating's fucking wrong.
But also... Listen, mate.
Don't do it out in public also. Come on. Like, she's on a park bench.
Wait.
Anyone could have seen her.
So you're saying, like, don't cheat, but if you are going to cheat, do it in secret.
No, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying, like, obviously, like, respect your partner enough to, like, at least try and hide it. Like, respect me enough to want me to not find out.
Or
like,
just...
if you're cheating to the point where you're doing it in my face, like, you have lost all respect.
I'm kind of like, look, just leave your partner before you start banging
100%.
someone
Right.
else.
Like, if you want to start banging someone else, chances are you're unhappy. Just get out of the relationship.
Get out of it.
Or speak to them
be
about
civil.
it. Like,
Yeah.
maybe sometimes someone doesn't know that they're not doing something right. Okay, I'm not saying, like, just bounce at first sign of a problem, but, like, have a conversation.
Like, listen, Pedro.
Okay.
Look, all you do is look at your...
His name is Sam P. Sam, I can't pronounce the last name.
Look, Sam Piet. San Miguel. That's a beer, right?
That's a beer.
It's a beer. Look, all you're doing is looking at bridges, and I'm feeling really unfulfilled right now.
Maybe
all right?
the bridge is a metaphor.
The bridge, you are breaking the bridge of our relationship.
She already broke the bridge.
Well, the bridges are crumbling, and I had to blow it up with dynamite. And it's like...
The structure wasn't sound, the ship was falling apart anyway. Wait, I'm starting anew with someone else.
But also...
And he got it from all angles too. He went around the back.
But also, like, if you're on that Google car thing and they just, like, drive by, surely you're like, all right, fuck, we gotta... I mean, I guess they are quite quiet, but you see them come, you're like, how about we just stop making out?
I've never seen one.
Really?
I wanted to get caught on one. But
they usually put out when... sometimes they put out where they're going to be and when.
Sometimes,
Really?
yeah.
Yeah, because people just
the
go...
streets are just lying, like, what up?
Yeah.
I wish I would have known. I would have just sat outside my house or pretend I'm going into my car. Just stay in the same position, like you're just opening the door, like, hey.
I imagine you're just like doing. I imagine like George, an old member from our podcast, would just like stay in the dab all day and wait for it to walk by.
Oh yeah.
Seriously, we'd all be making funny poses.
Yeah.
Shout out to George. I'm gonna put some of his. I'm gonna put his website in our description because I've been in his portfolio and it's sick.
Oh, he's amazing.
George is amazing.
Love you, George.
Me too.
Everybody.
You're back on the list.
But but like, okay, let's be honest. The guy who she is cheating on her husband with just got cucked by Google.
Are you sure about that?
Sort of. Google like cock blocked him.
Not really.
No. Also, cuck doesn't mean cock block.
I mean,
He was just trying to
I
be-
mean, it doesn't technically, but it kind of does now.
Does it?
Yeah.
Because cucks is, a cuckold is a very different thing.
No, but like people are just like thrown out there these days.
They are. Like, oh, you cuck. But because isn't the whole thing about that is like your girl is basically banging someone in front of you and you're just sitting there watching.
But like people are just
which I don't get.
People are just throwing it out there these days. Hey, you're into what you're into. That's chill.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and you're not hurting anybody by
I mean,
like
you're not doing anything.
Bang. That's fine. It's
you're
cool.
just sitting there.
Just like
lashing
What are you
away.
guys talking about? I'm lost.
let's move on.
Yeah, let's
from
move on.
this. Let's
Please
move on
move
from
on.
this.
I don't think I'm there yet. I'm at your level.
My topic for the day.
Oh, I love it. I
is,
couldn't wait for this.
my topic from the day.
All right, bring it.
I'll read the headline when I get it up. The headline is Woman's emotional support squirrel kicked off flight. Luca, you like squirrels.
I love squirrels. Squirrels are one of my favorite animals, but I fucking agree with whoever kicked it off. They are not. They should not be on a fucking plane.
They're rodents.
Don't put a squirrel on a plane.
Don't really put any animal on a plane.
Squirrels don't know what they're doing on a plane. They're like, where
Some
am I
people
going
have
these
dogs.
days?
I also find that uncomfortable.
Yeah, but also
I'm not a big fan of the
chances are
dog.
they're in a cage, right?
Yeah, if there's like a little...
No, like sometimes they have their dogs in their laps.
Yeah.
On a plane.
Yeah.
Yes!
If you've got a little tiny motherfucker, like a chihuahua.
Yeah. It's like
Just
having a
something-
baby.
Yeah. But
I mean, it's
a
really
baby
not.
that barks and it's like a baby.
and
I guess.
snarls.
I mean, babies do cry.
But
A
baby,
baby
can't,
that,
they're also
baby that pisses
babies.
and shits on the floor. Yeah, like a baby.
but
yeah.
baby can't bite you. Or if baby bites you, it doesn't hurt.
It's just gums, isn't it?
Yeah.
And they're so cute.
And baby can't give you
Dogs.
rabies.
Yeah.
No,
Babies
babies
are cute.
Some babies are cute. Okay, so you know,
I feel like most
What if
babies
you-
are just tend to be
Ugly
cute.
babies can still be
Ugly
cute.
babies.
Ugly babies are still cute.
But they're still cute because they're little mini humans. Anything
Yeah.
in small form is
Yeah.
always cute.
but so they're just miniature ugly people, but it's cute because they're small.
yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
But it's the sort of thing that like, I mean, it's ugly. If it was any bigger, you'd just be like, oh, that's gross.
Oh, yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's small, it's fine.
Yeah, basically.
yeah, this is the rule.
And like an ugly...
Anything
All right.
apart from a snake. A snake is always ugly.
See, I like
snakes. Are
snakes.
okay.
I
I've
hate
warmed to them. I mean, I'm scared. I'm scared to shit of them, but I've warmed to seeing them.
Nope.
I think I would generally want to hold one. Like, you know, that where they
Have you never
drape
held
it around
one?
you. No, I've never
We'll
been
go
in
to
an
a zoo.
experience like it. Yeah.
We'll do SlapDuck at the zoo.
I'll be slowly getting choked out with a fucking snake just getting tighter and tighter around me. Like,
Look at Luca.
actually,
I
it's
wouldn't
about-
come. I don't like to see them at
No?
all. Not even in pictures.
They're like little noodles, but some of them might kill you.
I hate them. I hate them. I hate them.
But yeah, okay.
Absolutely despise them.
So are we just kind of all right? Emotional support animals, I guess. For the most part, it's fine. But let's be honest, there are some animals that are maybe not emotional support animals.
I'm like, look,
Like a camel.
there was on the article. There was a lady with a kangaroo,
That's not, you can't have
What?
an emotional
It's
support
big.
kangaroo.
It's massive.
but it wasn't a baby kangaroo, but it was like a medium-sized kangaroo. It was
It's still pretty
it's
fucking
still the
big.
size of a human
it was
being.
It could still kick you in the fucking
maybe
stomach.
it wasn't. Yeah, exactly.
Ow,
yeah,
no.
it was a kangaroo that was small enough for her to have it on its lap. So maybe it was a wallaby.
I don't
Maybe
give
it was a
shit.
wallaby.
It can
But
wallaby
yeah,
the fuck off.
I'm like, that motherfucker's gonna square up to the air steward and like
I
punch
just
him.
found a picture.
Of?
Or the
This
squirrel.
is her getting kicked off and she's showing
Oh
them the
my
middle
God.
finger.
Oh.
I don't think the squirrel was the reason
No,
she
but-
got
yeah.
kicked off.
Okay. Describe the lady to
Yes.
us.
So she's
please.
an older white lady with graying hair, slightly chubby. Oh, okay, not slightly. She's chubby, and she looks very militant.
She looks like a hick.
She looks like a hit cross with a hippie.
Yeah, it's like so weird.
Like,
and like she's showing everyone the middle finger. She gets wheeled out. She's in a wheelchair.
That explains it.
Or maybe she's not in a wheelchair, but in one
She
of
is
those
American.
Motorized kind of.
Yeah. I don't know what it is.
Too big to walk.
It's hard to tell from
Yeah,
the picture.
because the only people that this is going to happen to are either snowflakes. That's why I'm going. Yeah. This is.
But it is true. This is
my
apart from a
hat.
snowflake is going to find a squirrel and decide it's an emotional
snowflake,
support.
or like super redneck. Like, these are my rights. You can't take away my animal
They're all
from
snowflakes
me.
anyway.
No, because at that point it would be an emotional support gun. It wouldn't be an animal. Like, he would have shot the fucking animal with the gun.
However, the one time this sort of thing was sad, I remember there was a girl from, it was in the US as usual. All Americans are snowflakes.
They are.
Bitches.
Oh, fighting words.
Barely any Americans listen to this. It's
Yeah,
fine. But
to the two that we have, we love you, really.
yeah. No,
Unless you're snowflakes.
Yeah.
the only time it was sad was there was a girl who her emotional support animal was literally her pet. It might have been a hamster. And I think they killed the hamster.
What?
What?
Sorry, there's a difference between not allowing it on a flight or something.
Yeah, I think they
it
flushed it down the toilet.
on the flight.
Yeah, I don't remember the airline, but it was...
So essentially they just vacuumed it up.
Yeah, because it was like...
Oh my gosh, that's so
maybe
sad. Okay, I actually had a squirrel as a child. This is upsetting.
2 months...
You had a squirrel as a child?
Hamster.
Not a squirrel,
hamster.
hamster.
Right.
Maybe it was 2 or 3 months ago. I don't remember the airline. It was one of the US local... I mean, in the US, flying within the US flights. I don't think it was Spirit.
I don't know anything about the US.
But yeah, they flushed it down the toilet. And I'm
sad.
like, you motherfuckers, just don't let her on the plane.
Yeah, just take it away from her.
Maybe they didn't realize when she first got on because it's a hamster.
I think what she said was she was told it was fine because it was a hamster.
Yeah.
But then when she got on the plane, the air steward or stewardess was like, you can't have this hamster on the plane. And
That's the same thing that happened to the lady with the squirrel.
Okay, let's clear this up.
She called before and they were like, okay. And then she got there and the stewardess was like, no.
Let's, one, make sure people know if they're allowed their stupid animal on a plane.
Yeah.
And two, don't take your animal on a plane.
Yeah. Just at this point, if you're going to take it on a plane, drive, right?
Drive.
I mean, I guess if you're going somewhere that you can't...
drive to certain places.
Yeah, but...
I get...
Just stop shipping animals, really, at this point. Stop it.
I feel like there's a difference between an emotional support animal than just a dog. Like, if it's your dog, that's different. But I feel like some people do have, anxiety and stuff.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I get
and
that.
It helps them.
And they need it,
yeah.
which is fine. I understand that. I'm not, obviously I'm not a big pet person per se. But I'm like, you know what? If you need it, to keep you grounded,
a squirrel...
But a squirrel and a hamster...
Or
we're pushing it a bit out here.
If you insist, your squirrel needs paperwork, it needs a passport, it needs shots.
Because there's generally acceptable animals to take on flights.
Because you're only allowed to travel with a dog if it's got a shit ton of shots.
Yeah.
And has a dog passport.
And it's only certain types of dogs too. Yeah. You can't be taking pit bull terriers on
Great
flights.
Dane.
Right. But what would be next? Someone would be like, oh, it's my emotional support, parrot. And it's fucking flying around the airplane.
Yeah.
It will get to that point.
However, funniest thing I've seen, there's a prince in Saudi Arabia. I think he's Saudi prince. He must be. He had his private airplane. Obviously, if it's a private airplane, you can do what you want. It's fine.
Yeah.
He had 100 eagles.
What?
What?
He had 100 eagles / hawks on that bitch.
Why? I mean...
Because he was bored.
He got birds and a bird.
Maybe it was a falcon. Birds and a bird.
Birds and a bird.
That's a t-shirt. Birds and a bird. Yeah. But they were... Obviously, they were you can't see what I'm doing. They were blinded with the little eye things.
Like sleeping caps.
Masks.
Yeah, whatever.
Don't wake me, motherfucker, kind of things.
But it was kind of maybe teach your birds to fly.
Do you think sometimes people have, people with money, at this point, they got to a point where, I got nothing else to spend it on, let's just fuck around and do something really dumb because I can, because I got so much money.
I think only dumb people do that.
Yeah.
I think when you have loads and loads of money and you're smart, you know how to make that money into more money.
Yeah, but you get to a point where you got more money than sense. There is so much money, you're not going to come out of it. You're just fucking around.
But our favorite evil genius, Elon Musk, has more money than most humans in the world, every human.
Yeah.
And he's okay, but he's sent space into shit into the space.
Right, he's doing stuff with his money.
But it's kind of like...
And investors.
Yeah. Latoya, you're laughing.
Yeah, you seem to be
just read this story.
Why are you chuckling at us?
I just read this story and I found it so interesting. So my next topic will be...
Bring it.
Political correctness and how... Like the balance.
You goddamn snowflakes.
Okay, so I just read this story.
This is like the universal problem I have editing this is like what's too far and what's
no,
not
it's not too far because we're having a debate.
Yeah, no, this will be fine.
Fine. I shouldn't call them snowflakes, but
no, snowflakes are fucking fine.
Don't have a better word for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know someone who watches.
Snowflakes is just. I feel like snowflakes is a nice word too. Like a snowflake is very nice.
Yeah,
it's not an insulting word.
No, it's like a snowflake is essentially delicate and unique.
Yeah.
But the only way you can make it offensive is how I say it. You goddamn snowflake.
It still doesn't sound bad. It actually does not sound
I mean,
bad.
it sounds as bad as any accent you do, but
oh no, you like my southern accent?
No, Scottish accent.
Oh yeah, my Scottish accent.
It's not bad.
Get me a fucking Mars bar, you bastard.
Okay, this is the story.
Alright, fuck it, bring it.
Okay, so it's about, since we're coming up to Halloween, it's fancy dress, and a university in Kent has banned cowboy fancy dress costumes and sombreros. The reason being that fancy dress, where was it? New guidelines that the union decreed dressing up as a particular race, culture, or stereotype is offensive. Right. And Kent Union will not tolerate behaviours such as these. Sorry, am I too quiet?
No,
hey. Okay, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, anyway. So you're not allowed to dress up as a particular race, culture, or stereotype because it's offensive.
Okay.
And these are the banned on the banned list.
Let's see which ones were okay with being banned,
which
aren't.
All right.
Okay, so the Crusades.
Wait, what? So you can't put like a knight in shining armor?
No, Knight Templar.
Like Templar Knights.
I don't know. This is just a list. Nazi uniforms.
Fine.
Okay.
Understandable.
Yeah, cool.
Understandable.
Don't dress up in Nazi.
Priests.
Nah, it's fine.
Fuck with priests are fine.
I dressed up as preacher one year, which is like basically going to priest, and I just had like a bunch of blood and gore and shit.
Priest is fine as long as you don't have a little boy with you.
Yeah, have you actually seen? So there is an actual costume that you buy. It's a priest costume, and it comes with a little boy attached.
Okay, you can't have that.
Okay, that's
wrong.
That's a bit extreme.
Yeah.
But I think you have to just ban them all.
Yeah,
fine.
Because you can't say priests with a child.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then cowboys.
Cowboys are fine.
That's so weird.
Cowboys.
Legitimately in real life didn't do anything other than fucking literally move cows, and it was the most boring job in the world.
Maybe it's I don't know. Maybe it's because of the guns in the westerns.
Like
I don't know, but I still don't think it's a big deal.
like John Wayne.
But if
Cowboys
you can come
racist,
as a spy, how come you can't come as a cowboy?
Right.
Like, come on, it's not negative. Native Americans,
I
get
agree.
it?
Yeah, that's fine.
They killed them all.
110%. ISIS bombers.
Okay, I personally find that really funny.
Yeah, it is funny, right?
But I'm brown.
If a brown person does it,
okay.
if Sully's out here coming as an
Sully's
ISIS bomber, taking the tube.
Okay, he's got a carriage for himself, though, isn't he? He's all good.
No, okay,
The one time he finds a seat. During rush hour.
Loads of seats. Everyone's gonna get off that train.
Sully, I think I found a way to make your commute a bit easier.
Okay, one, I find that really funny, but I also understand, okay, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Same thing if you're brown, and if you're a white dude, that's offensive.
Yeah.
But it's funny as shit.
Yeah.
But, like, funny story, slight deviation. When I was in uni, some people made a movie, like, about, like, taking people hostage on a train.
Ooh.
So, like, they filmed it on the actual underground in the UK.
No. Why?
And then they got on the train and they told people, they said, okay, we're filming a scene and we're going to act like we're, like, doing this. But apparently not everyone heard them, because after they shot it, like when they got to like a certain station, the police were waiting for them.
For God's sake.
But also, that's not how you... I understand the idea of guerrilla filmmaking. That's a dumb fucking thing to do.
That's like the next level.
That's
you
stupid.
Can't do
Obviously
that.
it's stupid, but I was like, it was just so funny to hear it, because I was like, it sounded just so interesting when my teacher was telling me. It was like they got on and they announced it to everyone.
But that's not how it works.
I don't think that's how life works. I think people on the next carriage or people outside
next
the
station.
train.
Someone's sitting there and you're like taking people hostage, like, all right, some fuck going on here.
Yeah. Fuck's sake.
We had fake guns and everything, so
Oh, fucking
Jesus
hell.
Christ.
like they went in. In a public place. Okay, so next
Kudos,
one is...
but...
Yeah.
I mean, it was dedication.
Yeah.
Israeli soldiers, I feel like this is the same as ISIS one.
I feel like it's not the same as ISIS one, but I think it's just any soldier at this point.
I'm gonna stay out.
Why?
Don't like Israel.
Okay.
Stay out of this one.
Yeah.
I feel like it only becomes the same because they say Israeli.
Yeah.
Like it's that.
If you just put soldier.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
But when you decided to soldier first,
specifically
that becomes
Israeli soldier,
that becomes slightly offensive.
I can't be Gal Gadot.
Not slightly, it becomes offensive.
She was.
She was. Yeah.
And then Tory boys. Tory boys.
What's a Tory boy?
Or just wearing a blue tie and
just like
being an asshole.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Posh people.
Posh people.
We can't make fun of posh people
I
now.
hate poor people.
Oh, we can definitely make fun of posh people. They're like the one people you can make fun of, and they at this point in the world can't really say much.
They're all
followed by chavs.
Nah, you can definitely do
be a
that.
chav. That's just
like
down the street.
Okay. The Prophet Muhammad.
Makes sense.
No, that makes sense.
I don't even know why this is on the list. I think that should go without saying.
Yeah, that should go without saying.
Yeah.
Oh, you say that, and then there was that story arc in South Park where they like threatened to show Prophet Muhammad, and people got very annoyed.
Yeah.
I'm as a Muslim guy, I'm a bit torn on that because one, it's like you're not as a Muslim, you can't. It's just not. Yeah, that's a shitty thing to do. But also, like, I don't have the prerogative to say to someone, I can say, look, that's really offensive and you shouldn't do it. But if they're going to do it, I can't stop them. But just don't do it.
Yeah. But I'd say no, don't do it.
Yeah, no, don't. I would just say don't do it. Like, it's one of them things, just no. Like, don't mess with other people's religions.
Yeah, don't.
Like, it's sacred to people, just leave it alone.
Don't dress up
There's
as
so many
Jesus.
funny things that you could dress up as. Religion.
Don't dress up as Ganesh.
Don't dress up as
What?
Buddha.
Yeah, we can't be Ganesh. I asked.
Can we like double up and be Shiva?
Shiva's got 8 arms.
Yeah.
We said
I will.
We have
I
to
just said
quadruple
leave religions alone.
Okay, we
Luke.
will.
Fine.
Seriously.
But I just want to
There's
destroy
so many
things.
fights. And the next one is Jimmy Savile.
Oh, no, that's funny.
Oh,
that's so funny. That's the best.
no!
I think it was.
I'm torn on that.
I think it's too soon. But I was talking to a
Followed
It
friend.
has to be, right?
Followed by Harvey Weinstein.
Oh, that's also so funny. I think it's too soon, but I told a friend I was thinking of doing Bill Cosby.
Oh.
It's way too soon, but I
mean,
still
that
want
is...
to.
If you don't...
It's in the Jimmy Savile. It's in the Jimmy.
No, but
Savile.
Yeah, it's in the...
Yeah.
It's in the Jimmy
It's a
Savile
bit
territory. It's a bit, You know, where's my pizza?
I'm going to say no. I'm going to tell you right. Don't do that.
No, I wasn't. It was a joke, but
Anyone who's listening, please don't.
You said that.
Please don't do it. And then
Just wait a year or so. It'd be
the
fine.
last one on the list
More
is
than a
dressing
year.
up as a gender.
I mean, unless you're doing him in prison now, because I guess you can.
you could do Bill Cosby in prison,
Is that...
but you have to get slapped with a chicken patty. Apparently they're throwing chicken patties at him in prison
Why?
because he raped women.
And also,
And he deserves it.
they got nothing else to throw at him. It's prison.
He deserves it. That's
Chicken
why.
patties. But he probably didn't even go to a proper prison.
Oh, I think they sent him to a proper one.
I think so.
No.
Yeah.
He's so old.
That's fine. He deserves it.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Anyway,
fair.
last one.
The last one is just a generic. Dressing up as a gender or sexuality they don't identify with if the purpose is to belittle.
Oh, okay.
I think that rule at the end should be universal. If you're doing something to
Yeah.
belittle it, don't do it.
Yeah.
Basically, don't be a fucker.
Yeah. But it's okay for you to it's okay if you're going to dress up as a female character for something if you really love that character.
Yeah, like if I dress up as Elsa for Halloween.
That's fine. And he likes
Yeah.
Elsa, that's chill.
Yeah.
But if he's doing it to be like, oh yeah, women
Exactly,
suck,
right.
then no.
Right.
Like, it's just so weird to me that they banned cowboy costumes.
Why would you
That's
ban
the
them?
only thing I'm upset about.
Cowboys
Everything
are
else I
sweet.
could take.
Is it because now you can't wear your cowboy boots?
No, I can wear cowboy boots.
Yeah.
They're not cowboy boots. They're just boots to me.
There's boots.
My favorite thing about
you're naming them. You're giving them a label.
my favorite thing about Halloween is sexy Halloween costumes.
Yeah.
You said you don't believe in
I
dressing
don't.
up.
No.
No, but he likes looking at all
I
the...
like looking
the
at
undressed
it.
people.
Like you're way too grown up to be doing like dressing up. But
What?
But if you're going to, it's like it's nice to look. Both men and women. If you're a jacked,
I mean Tarzan.
If you're a jack dude and you're Tarzan,
yeah.
I'm cool with this shit.
But also Tarzan, guys.
Yeah, all you've done is covered up your
Tarzan
junk.
be a black man?
But the story of Tarzan is he is English.
I know, but it was obviously made by a white person.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And like,
I think it was
just, it's just an odd story to me.
Hey, for the most part,
like the controversy with Iron Fist.
Right,
they cancelled that.
They cancelled it last week.
Oh, I only saw it today.
Yeah.
Oh, did they cancel it?
Yeah. So annoyingly, I watched season 2, and I won't spoil anything here, but it ends in a way that I'm like, cool, you could actually do something a bit different for season 3. I was actually excited about it.
Yeah.
No, it's no more.
I think it's because they did it too late.
Yeah.
It's like they waited for the whole, like, it was just the end of the season.
Yeah. And also, Disney's already pulling all their stuff from Netflix. I know Netflix are co-produced that, but it's kind of up in the air.
Yeah, sort of, but Jessica Jones got a season 3. Daredevil season 3 is just coming out, and it's rumored already to be greenlit for season 4. Punisher's getting season 2, so like everything is getting more seasons, and Disney isn't grabbing it. It's just I think the reception of Iron Fist
was so poor.
Yeah, and I'm assuming that not enough people gave season 2 a go after how poor season 1 was.
Is he still? I mean, let's not go too deep into movie talk.
I've not seen season 2. I just know about it from what you've told me.
Let's not go too deep into our TV movie talk.
No, we won't.
But will they just keep him around if they do another Defenders thing?
Okay, so yeah, I watched Luke Cage season 2, and he crops up in it for a couple episodes, and so does Colleen. And it's this nice dynamic that, I mean, in the comics, they team up a bunch. Yeah. So what might happen is he comes in to say...
They resolve the story through the other shows.
I know he's not going to be in... Like, they're taking Daredevil back to basics, which I'm really excited about. Yeah. But you're not going to have any other characters. But I think for Luke Cage, with him, Mr. like superpowered, you can have other superpowers in it, and it works within that kind of context.
I'm cool with that. It's nice telling like a sub story within another story.
Yeah,
I'm cool with that. It kind of breaks up the
and it also
the sameness.
If you have all that kind of stuff, there's more opportunities for interesting storytelling rather than filler content.
Yeah, like Avengers is amazing because it's a beautiful way of merging loads of characters and loads of stories done well.
See, and what was fantastic for me about like...
I love this, but you're kind of like...
Yeah,
you're like, we don't want to get into shock.
We won't get too much into it. Half hour.
We won't.
And then Avengers also, I was like, I was giving you time to like...
Okay, yeah, sorry guys.
Yeah.
Okay, we won't. We'll stop. Okay, do you have another topic for us, Latoya?
I mean, I just found one now.
See, I've got one.
Go ahead, you go first.
We'll go with Lucas one.
In November, weed is legal in the UK. Under prescription.
I mean,
I feel like it should be legal everywhere.
It's the sort of thing like legal. If you start doing that, we're only so far away from it just being fully legal.
We should jump on that really early. Like, just start like getting.
We should be like Amsterdam.
Right.
We just should like.
Don't get me wrong. Seriously. I'm not a big weed smoker. It's not the sort of thing that I do from like that much at all.
Regularly.
But it's in the grand scheme of things. The amount of people like they're in prison for having a little bit of weed in them.
That's way too many.
It's way too many. And also, it's just a bit of weed.
Yeah, it's just a bit of weed.
Don't get me wrong. I don't think like drugs overall. I don't think heroin should be illegal. I don't think cocaine should be illegal.
No.
But like for the most part,
if alcohol's legal, weed.
Yeah, come on, like
should be legal.
Yeah, and I also think if you legalize something like weed.
And also because it has a lot of benefits, like even now, like for health reasons
medicinal
and stuff.
Benefits.
Like if something is beneficial to society, like it shouldn't have taken this long for it to be legal for health reasons.
We already use parts or like
the oil
done in forms. Yeah, like morphine is weed. It's a part of the weed that's taken.
It's those damn pharmaceutical companies.
Yeah, so
pretty much. Yeah, I think that's the main reason.
GSK.
Fuck's GSK?
GlaxoSmithKline. They're like they're one of the huge pharmaceutical companies in the UK.
I did not know that.
But which brings me to another story. I was reading that book, the one that, what is it called? The Psychopath Test. And they were talking about that. And they were talking about how like, because pharmaceutical companies make, so it was mostly based a lot more in America, but they were saying like, because pharmaceutical companies make so much money, like they tend to like, people just tend to prescribe stuff, particularly in America. They just tend to prescribe stuff and sell stuff just because it's an industry.
And also because they're incentivized to sell more.
To get paid extra.
Which is, I don't think we actually have that over here because of the NHS.
Yeah, because it goes through the NHS most of the time.
For the most part, it's more like the NHS decide what type of drugs they have on their front, and then it's just pushed through that way.
And you can do it privately.
Oh yeah, private healthcare.
It's way more messy to do that here than it is in the US.
Where in America, it's kind of like, hey, we're going to go to this hospital. This is the drugs we use. We'll pay you to do that.
We're not experts in this. Just to let you know, you snowflakes. Should we call our audience snowflakes?
I don't think we should.
Let's call them ducks.
Ducks.
Just ducks.
Ducks probably better than slappers.
I was thinking slappers.
Slappers, yeah. That has a negative connotation.
I like ducks.
Okay, they can be our ducks. We're with the slappers.
Little duckies.
Little ducks. Yeah, but with the weed thing. Yeah, like you were saying, if it gets decriminalized. I mean, we can even just decriminalize it. Because in Amsterdam, it's not legal.
It's not legal. It's just
decriminalized. Yeah, it's just not illegal.
But don't they have like cafes and stuff?
Yeah.
So I actually watched a little thing about this the other day. And so it's illegal for someone to like drug deal. But if you walk into a cafe and they're giving it to people,
it's like
no one will arrest them.
Like the way kind of alcohol is now. Like you can't be selling alcohol without a license.
And like basically. Like here, you're not really meant to be drinking on the street.
Like you're not supposed to drink
you
in
can
public,
get done for that.
That's the sort of
public intoxication.
Public intoxication is different, and it also depends on like I think in the context that you're drinking. Like if you're having a picnic and you have a couple of ciders, no one's going to give a fuck.
But if you're like having
if you're doing shots out next to a fucking kindergarten school,
and also I think on the train also you're not supposed to.
You're not supposed to. There are very easy ways of getting around that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Coke
cans. The Coke cans.
You ever been on the train after a football match?
Yeah.
Yep.
You ever seen anyone drinking a Coke can on the train? Yeah, there's alcohol in there.
Yeah. Unless it's me.
Yeah, but that's
because I can't.
Yeah. But to be fair, that doesn't really affect most people. I think the thing with smoke is obviously like other people inhale it.
Yeah.
Someone drinking a can of alcohol is not really gonna.
No one's gonna get secondhand drunk.
Yeah, like
if only.
I know, right?
Even if it's just decriminalized it, because I think it's like even in Amsterdam it's a bit sketchy because it's kind of like technically you can't have your weed outside of your shop.
Yeah.
But once it's in your shop, it's fine.
But also, for the most part, no one's like. It also has to get to the shop somehow.
Yeah.
No one's stopping the lorries.
Yeah.
No one's going, oh, you can't do this, because at this point, if they treat it how it's being treated there now, there is such a small amount of crime going on in Amsterdam.
Yeah, exactly.
Because of that.
One, everyone's chilled out. It's cool. Yeah. Everyone's had a little bit of a doobie. It's like, hey, chill. And two, it's such a huge market.
Right.
So much money.
Like, smoking's huge over there because you can tax the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Make weed legal.
Just
tax the shit out of it.
Weed. Yeah. And it's going to create jobs, people who are already growing weed.
And it's not, and most of the time it's probably not even going to go up in price for the people who actually like smoke it.
No.
And like
also people don't have to deal with actual crazy drug dealers.
Yeah. And like people who put shit in weed. Like, what was it? Not recently. It was they were putting in like a strain of like LSD in weed. I think LSD is ecstasy. I think in the US they call it ecstasy.
Okay.
But you'll just get pure weed, which is good for you. Ooh. I mean, less, which doesn't have ecstasy in it, which is bad for you. Right. Also, they used to put crushed up glass in there.
They've put tons of stuff in it.
Yeah, and it's like at least if you're getting government approved weed.
Yeah.
Well, also you can regulate the strength.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you can make sure that there's nothing too toxic or too intoxicating going out in large batches. You can make sure like only certain amounts could be sold. You could do that kind of stuff where a bit like how we have over-the-counter prescription medication, not prescription, like paracetamol and stuff. Like painkillers. You can only buy so many of them in one batch. You could do the same sort of thing with weed.
Exactly.
So people aren't going crazy with it. Like at the moment, the step that's hit to is you can prescribe it.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's how it started in America, and then everyone had a fucking prescription.
I mean, it's 100% legal in Canada. All over Canada.
I love Canada. My goodness.
All over it.
Canada is like my dream place.
I love
if there's
Canadians.
any Canadians out there, I love you guys.
I love Canadians.
And anyone from the Netherlands.
You guys know I like Canadians.
You guys are like amazing.
It's super fucking chill. It's so good.
You guys are too relaxed.
I've got a sweet spot for Canada.
Oh, me too. If only it wasn't so cold.
It's a different kind of sweet spot that Sully has.
Yeah. But anyway, let's move on. Yeah. But yeah, it's legal there. Fair enough. It's like, hey, that's dope. I didn't even mean that. That was great.
You've just been spending too much time with Michael just saying dope.
Yeah.
Dope.
Dope.
Michael was also on the podcast. Yes. We'll link to something of his. I don't know if he's got any music out yet.
If it's not out now, it's out very soon.
Yeah. I think I can link to a SoundCloud.
Yes. Yeah, there
will be music.
In the description for anyone that you're listening, there will be links to everything we talk about.
Link. Latoya, you found something new?
Okay. Yes, kinda.
All our Latoya show is going to be Latoya topics whenever you're on the podcast.
Yeah, I'm just going to talk about random stuff. Just because it just gets you away from staying on the same topic for long.
Gets away from me and Luke talking about movies.
Don't get us wrong. Probably in the next episode will be that.
Yeah, we like movies.
When I'm not around, it's going to be mayhem out here.
Just the two of us.
We can make it if we try.
Just the two of us.
You and I.
Okay, so this. I have two choices.
Bring it.
My first is: do we want to talk about the you had the story about the Conservative mayor of London and his idea that.
Oh, the Conservative candidate.
Yeah,
candidate,
the candidate.
Right?
Yeah.
Something
topical. We're in London.
Yeah, and his thoughts that. The UK needs to get away from the idea that it's acceptable to be a single mother.
What? Okay.
Okay.
And the other
one
option?
topic. And the other topic is there's a university in Manchester that's banned clapping.
Okay, no, don't talk about this one.
We'll go for that one because we're on a very snowflake thing.
Fuck it.
However, very quickly, I'm going to shout out another podcast that I listen to on SoundCloud. I think it's called Brown About Town, London. They do go over topics like the single mother one. So if you like topics like that, I think you'll like their podcast.
Yeah,
so
guys, if you're looking for that kind of content, go check them out.
Go check out their podcast and then tweet them and say, "I told you to go."
Then they can come
back. They sound like lovely ladies.
Ah.
They follow us on SoundCloud.
Now, the banning of clapping is such a
Snowflake
dumb
motherfuckers.
fucking idea. So I actually saw this on the news last week, and
what's the justification? But you go.
The justification is it's to help people with sensory issues.
Yes.
So if you have sensory issues or you're prone to anxiety, I think. So it's like the idea of loud sudden noises.
I understand there are people that may be triggered by clapping, but you also have to understand that whoever's performing on stage, because this was at a gig scenario, that they need some sort of cheer. Have you ever been to a gig where no one's clapping, no one's cheering?
Have you ever seen me do stand-up? That's what it was.
I would clap.
Exactly. How bad was that?
Maybe everyone was just
bombed.
Yeah.
Wanted to do jazz hands. That was the alternative.
Yeah, jazz hands was the alternative, but also you can't hear jazz hands.
I mean, that's the point.
Imagine watching a stand-up or listening to a stand-up and he's waiting for applause, waiting for people to stop laughing, but all they're doing is shaking their fucking hands. Jesus Christ, no, it's so dumb.
It's yeah.
Honestly, I agree with you in some senses, but I understand why they did it, but at the same time, it's just so difficult because when you're doing something and you accomplish something, you need you want that you want that acknowledgement.
Yeah. You need feedback from your audience.
Yeah, it just feels so nice because you understand that people have liked something, and it's just that You know what I mean? Even when we go to a show and it's been really good, the applause that you get and the whistles and all that stuff, it makes you feel great. It's great for the performer.
And it also makes everyone feel involved. You have people whistling, even when you have people heckling and stuff. It's
feel like they're heard.
Yeah, it's part of I guess clapping is yes, we liked what you just did, and no clapping is no, we didn't like what you just did.
Yeah.
So it's the sort of thing that yes, you could do the jazz hand thing. But chances are, if you're on stage, especially if it's a music thing, you can't see your audience. You have bright lights hitting you. You can't see it. So all you're getting is fucking silence back.
Yeah, if I got jazz hands when I did theatre, I would have literally jumped off the stage. Right. I'd have been no one liked my performance.
I would have thrown something at someone.
No one liked my soliloquy, and jump off the stage.
Yeah.
Oh, soliloquy.
Was that you trying to crowd surf?
I wish. I've been sick.
Oh, God.
Yo, Macbeth, I'm going to ride the waves.
With
the wind on our back.
So who's Macbeth? Who are you?
I never play Macbeth. I'm not good enough.
Oh.
Sad times.
You can play Lady Macbeth.
Oh, I'd love to be Lady Macbeth.
Really?
She's actually pretty interesting.
Yeah, man, she fucking goes nuts.
Yeah, I
She's
saw that
great.
movie, Lady Macbeth. Oh, I haven't seen the movie, but I saw it, the trailer for it, and we're not going to jump into movies, don't worry. But
Have you read Macbeth?
No.
You haven't? Okay. My topic, have you read any Shakespeare or watched any Shakespeare?
Yes. Yeah, I have.
Movies don't count.
You said I've
Don't
watched
say
any
Romeo
Shakespeare.
and Juliet.
Movie, okay.
No, so like
okay,
Tempest,
no
Romeo
mod-
and Juliet,
no modern take
Much
on
I
to
it.
Be
just
and
said
Nothing.
don't say Romeo and Juliet.
No modern take style.
Oh.
So no Baz Luhrmann, Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, see, I wasn't a fan of that.
I liked it.
It's a nice
Not
concept.
the Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
So what Macbeth have you? And what William Shakespeare do you know?
Much Ado About Nothing
Okay.
is one that I have. I get it. It was a movie, the Joss Whedon indie movie that he did while he made Avengers.
I don't know.
It's a really good take on it. It's
I
like
was,
black
I was
and white.
in Much Ado About Nothing. But
Were
no,
you?
I wasn't. I was in.
But Macbeth is
I was
good.
in one of them.
I think I may have.
Macbeth is actually really interesting if you think about it.
Yeah.
I read it like
No, I haven't actually.
when I was in high school, and
It's
like
amazing.
I still remember it, and it's really good. Like it's such a good, like well written.
Did it for A level, and I was in it.
I feel like if I'm gonna go see it,
I did a
I gotta go
streetcar
see
named
it done
Desire.
quite well.
Do it at the Globe.
The
They're
Globe.
showing it at the Globe right now.
And read the book.
And read it. Christopher Eccleston's in it as well.
Is he? I like
Yeah.
him.
They're doing like a triple thing where he's in 3 different plays.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
I mean,
Royal-
for him, that's
Royal-
ballsy. Go
Royal
for it.
Shakespeare Company's going all out. We'll go. SlapDuck goes to the theatre. I know you hate the theatre, which is why.
I'm not huge on the theatre.
But we went to the theatre the other day,
Yeah, we went to see Motown.
and that was good.
It was good. For me, the good part was the singing.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
and there
Motown
was
music.
there was a lot more singing.
I
than
think
there
you're a
was
musicals
acting.
type person.
No,
But
I
you
hate
said you don't like
musicals.
them.
So like, I like Motown musical because it was Motown music, and I like Motown.
And
music.
it was so good. Like the main guy was so
So
good.
we need to find you like a specific type.
Watch Motown if you're listening.
Yeah, like
You need like
Shout
a
out to
genre
Motown.
musical.
I think so. Like you're not gonna see me watching Mamma Mia.
Oh, Mamma Mia's
I would
trash.
rather.
I like a
walk
bit of
over hot
ABBA.
I like
coals.
ABBA, but Mamma Mia's
I
trash.
don't even
stand
like
ABBA.
ABBA.
See that?
No, ABBA can. I mean, I get people love them.
Dancing Queen is a good song though.
No.
It's okay. It's a good song in that it's a classic.
It's
Everyone can sing along to Dancing Queen.
It's a. I mean, has anyone seen Mamma Mia too?
Nope.
Peak.
I do like Colin Firth though.
Colin Firth's a real.
Wait, is it?
Colin Firth a real man list? Yes or no?
110%
I'd say,
real.
yeah,
man.
he's a real
Yes,
man.
Colin.
And also Robert De Niro.
Oh,
I
De
do like
Niro.
Robert.
De Niro.
De Niro's on every list possible.
No, he's a manly man.
Both
He's-
positive and negative.
But, yeah.
No, only positive lists.
No,
I love
like
Robert De Niro.
Yeah, he's only on my positive lists.
He's great.
Fuck you looking at.
Meet the Fockers.
You're the only person that's like, what's a good De Niro? Oh, Meet the Fockers.
No. Obviously, like
Raging
Like, that's-
Bull and
Taxi Driver.
Yeah.
Is
Meet-
it Taxi Driver or just Taxi?
Taxi Driver.
Taxi Driver.
Yeah, I always
Taxi
get
Driver.
confused because there's a movie called Taxi, isn't
There
there?
I think
is.
Taxi
Yeah.
might have been the Queen Latifah movie.
It is the Queen Latifah movie.
Also a classic.
No, it's fucking
With
not.
Jimmy
I
Fallon
love it.
and Giselle.
I love it.
So I remember the Giselle moment.
Giselle,
'Cause I was a
Queen
kid watching that
Latifah,
one.
and Jimmy Fallon.
It's so funny to me.
So the one part I remember, and bearing in mind I was like 14 at the time.
Did you get?
It's when
Seriously?
Giselle has to like pat down one of the other girls and just start squeezing her ass, and I was just like, as a kid, like, oh my god, something's awoken inside of me.
Oh
the
my
actual
God.
movie sucks.
I don't even know what's happening
Big mouth
to me, but
moment.
something happened.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So
what was that?
What was that?
This.
Oh, was that just you
just my soundproofing.
against the soundproofing?
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll take you to the theatre. We'll watch Shakespeare.
Okay, I know. Was it the guy who played Gollum? What's his name?
Andy Serkins.
And Andy Serkis. So Andy Serkis runs a company called the Imaginarium Studios, and they're like a motion capture kind of thing.
Ooh,
And
can we use it?
they put no. I mean,
I'm
we
sure-
can't afford it.
I'm sure it's expensive.
I'll write him a letter.
They put on a version of The Tempest.
Just say you really like him.
I really like.
Oh,
Caesar.
I would love to work there.
I'd love to meet him.
Same.
I'd love to meet that man.
But yeah, they put on a
Maybe
version of The
podcast.
Tempest where they had the ogre looking
Yeah,
fucker in The
I
Tempest.
don't remember his name. Yeah.
They have him projected holographically on stage while
Holograms.
while an actor in real time does the motion capture off to the sides.
Oh, that's amazing.
They put it on for a few weeks. I think it was at the Barbican. I never got to see it because I just was too late to get tickets.
It's probably really expensive. Because all the tickets were gone.
Yeah. So it's the sort of thing I had to buy them like secondhand, and they were like super expensive. But I would love to see that on theatre, where it's still theatre, it's still people on stage, still acting, but it's more than just someone standing on stage.
Yeah.
Like you have kind of an air of mystery to it, and if like the technology like could work, you have that kind of thing alongside real actors on stage.
You know what you would like for theatre? You would like when they stream them to cinemas. Because they also do camera work with it.
I've seen the camera work, and it's cool, but it also feels a bit hollow.
Okay. Yeah,
like, I've watched some of it, and like you're watching it, and you know if you're there, you feel the energy. But on camera, I don't
plug
get it.
something just because I don't have anything else to plug.
Okay, go for it.
But my friend is like in this theatre class.
Yeah.
And so she's having a show sometime in November. Would you guys want to come see it?
I'll go.
Yeah.
And we'll have her on the podcast too.
Great.
Sure.
She's Spanish.
Sweet.
Even better.
But she has
Sully's interested.
But her
Sully's still interested.
But her English will
she
be
says,
like Spanish
She says
English.
it's Spanish English.
Even
Super
better.
cute.
Super cute.
Super cute.
Super cute.
She says like he instead of she.
Amazing.
Adorable.
I love it.
Does she have the cute little he?
She's like super Spanish.
She's invited.
I met her in uni. She lived in Spain all her life.
100% she's invited.
You have to try.
No,
restrain yourself.
100% professional. It's just really cute.
Yeah.
I love it. Every time he's defending himself, his voice starts to break. It's really cute. It's cute.
Yeah. So she's doing this performance.
No, that'd be cool.
We'll go.
We can go. It's free anyway. So
Even
hopefully I
more
can
better.
get the link. And we can
Pop
put
it
it
into
out,
the
and
link,
then
yeah.
like maybe like she'll be so excited that I did this. I'll tell her. I'll
Amazing.
be like, I just talked about your play.
Yeah.
I went to see like the last one. The last one was like really close to the office.
Really?
I like walked from the office to the theatre thing.
Oh, nice.
It's amazing. I don't know
If I had known about it, you guys could have come.
Yeah.
No, I'm in. I'll give it a go.
I'm in. I'll go.
Sweet. She's gonna be so happy. I've brought
right.
people.
I guess as soon as we're plugging stuff, we should probably end up.
Yeah, so
Yes.
plugging. Time to plug everything. Anyone else? Luca, you got
So
something to
other
plug?
than the play, which we'll link below, check out our YouTube channel if you're listening to it there. SoundCloud, iTunes, Acast. If you could, if you
may as
like
well have said it.
yeah. If you like the content, please put a review onto iTunes, like 4 or 5 stars would be perfect, because that really helps people find us.
Yes, please.
And if you want to send in any questions, slapduckpodcast@gmail.com.
I'm proud of you. That was really good.
I
Luca.
know.
I'm proud
I'm
of you.
practicing for the takeover.
For when I'm not here.
I'm doing jazz hands for it right now. This works because
See how it doesn't work on a podcast?
I know, but think about it. Like it won't affect the levels. I'm doing crazy jazz
That'd be
hands over
the
here.
only good side of it. Is like you want to fucking monitor people clapping in the audience. You can like jazz hands.
And follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and my YouTube channel, which is just Sully Iqbal. And we're going to go outside and jazz hands the next person that walks past.
Love it.
Jazz hands out. Jazz hands.
See how this sucks?
It's actually so much fun though.
Oh no, it's not stopping.
Let me just click it. Just click it. Just click it.